Hi, hello. So welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. And I'm Martina, and this is the second part of a previous video. I had to split the video in half because I have storage issues, and I really do hope that I will overcome this issue as soon as possible. So that's why you will, jump in an already started video, an already going dialogue. You will not have an introduction, so I suggest you go see the part 1 first. So enjoy, and I'll leave you to the video.
Hello. Oh, really?
So,
You've got the
back
things
to
from the list?
Dvorak. The
Great.
second
I'll
line
take
brought you
those.
to the list
Thanks
of
so
to-dos
much.
for the concert, meaning all the decorations you can unlock by doing other chores. And those were, as I told you before, taking pictures of various subjects like birds, cats, dogs, and natural stuff, or collecting natural stuff like pearls. And you can actually see that I did not understand really good the taking picture one, because there are a few different ways in Genshin in which you can take pictures, and I was constantly trying over and over and over with the photo camera when I actually had to use a key, which I will show you after all those good pups smiling faces. They were actually really nice models for my pictures, but yeah, sorry guys, I don't know. Note from the future, even the key didn't work in the certain, how do you say that in English? Having the game in Italian, I don't know how it's called, so the world in the teapot. There, even the key doesn't work, so you had to go around the world taking pictures of cats and others. There, you couldn't do it with your pets in your house. So, yeah, but look at those faces, look at the smiles. Hey, I'm stupid, we know that, bye. Anyway,
Think you can get away?
other chores were defeating monsters, specifically automatons. I'm showing you the Ruin Guard and the Ruin Scout, etc.
Here we go.
Finally, the third and last chore was running back and forth between all the regions to give invitations for the concert to random people. And we had to recreate melodies which were special to them, in a way. And I actually think that's really cute. I found it lovely, and I love to do it as it was also fun and easy. I actually like that, Oyuvers put effort in creating all those specific, particular backstories, that are gonna be added to the lore of the game. And I actually liked the depth of all of this. So now I'm going to only, translate. Chicken skewer with barbecue sauce, grilled salted fish, kitsune ramen. Want to try some typical Inazuma dishes? Did I hear correctly? Is it a musical show or a food festival? It's a sorry. It's a serious and formal musical exchange. By the way, is there anything you like to hear? We can play it for you. Are you serious then? Well, I have a song in my head. I could try to hum it and you could try to play it. Let's try. Wow, you reproduced it faithfully. Anyway, I have no idea what the song is called either. One of our customers with fox ears like to hum it when she comes to eat ramen. One of our best customers. She came just a few days ago, otherwise I wouldn't have remembered the song at all. I guess this tells you all you need to know about my relationship with music. If you're looking for a food kiosk, I recommend you look for Tomoki. The guy has an adventurous spirit. Even if he's not a music lover, he might still be interested. Don't miss out on Inazuma's creative cuisine. How do you know I like music? Well, to be honest, music is where I draw the most inspiration. But there's a genre of music you like in particular, right? We could play something for you. Oh, the list is long. If I had to choose one, I would say a piece of the local tradition of village of Konda. That's where my culinary journey began. If it weren't for your clothes, I would have thought you were from Konda village. It was just like the original. Okay, I'll go to the festival. Immersing myself in music could give me new stimuli. I will move my food stand there. Not that my skills are anything impressive, but I'm sure I'll help add some atmosphere. This is the Tsukumomono grocery store. We fulfill all your wishes. How strange, no one had never invited me to a show like this. Well, that's why we're here. Blah blah blah, we could play something for you. Favorite song? There's one I heard a long time ago. I think I was about as tall as you when I last heard it. I only remember a few pieces of it, but will you be able to play it anyway? How wonderful. It sounds like you have a lot of experience when it comes to making other people's wishes come true. Well, yeah, you could say that. It's been almost 20 years since I last heard this song. A boy from my neighborhood played it for me. His dream was to travel and see the world. Too bad I couldn't help him. Sorry, I'm digressing. I'm afraid I can help you with the musical show. Tsukumo Mono grocery store can go on without me right now. Hi, can I help you? Huh? An invitation? So, some kind of date? No, it's a simple musical exchange. However, there's some song that pleases you? I see, well, I have a song in mind. I'll hum it to you and you play it. Yeah, see? My dear, I am not exaggerating when I say that it was like hearing an adapted hymn being played. As soon as I started my business, I went to Minlin to buy Asian jade, and on my way I heard this music coming from Xingyun Peak. I was soon enraptured by it, and I thought it was the music of the Adaptai. Thank you, I didn't think I would have the chance to hear it again. As for the musical show, I wouldn't exactly call myself a music lover, I just like this tune. So I apologize, but I have to decline the invitation. Okay, I feel like I'm messing up with the Chinese pronunciation. Sorry if that's the case. I apologize. Ming Qing jewelry is very famous in the industry, although at the moment we only accept Jen's reservation. However, we have a few more items in stock. A musical show? Oh, thanks. I confess that I have the habit of collecting radiant crystal tuners. That's really something, blah blah blah. Oh, what a blast from the past. It reminds me of when I was young. I would get up in the morning to attend calligraphy lessons at my teacher's house. It was so early that the sun hadn't yet risen, and when I left the house, it scared me. Luckily, I passed by an old lady's house and often heard this song coming from inside. It gave me a sense of peace. That lady is probably no longer with us, but I've grown up too and I'm not so afraid of the dark anymore. In any case, I have thought about it carefully, and although I would like to accept, it will be difficult to find someone to take care of the shop like ours on such short notice.
Are you buying or not?
A musical show? But do you know that it was thanks to music that I met my husband? What a coincidence, huh? Oh, what song was it? We could play for you. I often went to the cafe in Passage Vasari to read. One day, listening to the song, I asked at the counter if they knew the title. They told me no, but a big guy who was eating some cake intervened and stated that it was called Le Souvenir avec le Crépuscule. That's how I met the man who would later become my husband. He was in the coffee shop with some of his friends from a literary club. How nostalgic, we were both so young. Yes, speaking of the musical show, I'm afraid I won't be able to attend it, but if you want, I can get my husband to come. He's been fiddling with old books that no one wants to buy all day, and trying as I might, I can dissuade him. Would you like to invite me? And what the occasion be? And what will the occasion be? Did Patron Diluc decide to give me the day off by any chance? No, it's about a music exchange taking place in Inazuma. If there's a song you like, we can play it right here for you. A song I like? I remember that housekeeper Adeline hosted several small family concerts at Vigneto Prima Luce. Impressive. In fact, I should recommend you to Adeline to hire you for the next family event. As for the invitation, to be honest, I would have said yes as soon as I heard your performance, but I don't know if I want to ask Patron Diluc for the day off for such a trivial thing. He would certainly accept without hesitation. How about I donate something to help you with the show? Could it work? Wine? I doubt the audience will be old enough to drink, so I was thinking of giving you some decorative banners. We have them in the vineyard warehouse. I think they will be useful to you. Consider it as a gift from the angel. A musical show? But hasn't the Florvento festival just been held? This will take place in Inazuma, Margarine, and it's a real musical exchange. If you have any songs you like, we can play them for you right away. Let me think. I don't remember the title, but you could play it if I am the tune for you. My father often played it for me on his accordion as we returned from the Clearwater village. He said that this tune represented the village itself where his father grew up. It's a shame that my grandfather left us before I was born. Thanks for playing it. You know, I've decided that I am going to spend a little more time with my dad. He's an adventurer and often travels around the world. Therefore, if it's not a problem, I have to decline the invitation to the show. But if there is another opportunity, I will gladly come, and I will bring my father with me. Is there a musical event in town? But I'm only keen on flowers, not music. No, this will take place in Inazuma, and it doesn't matter if you don't know anything about music, you just have to enjoy it. If you like any songs, we can play them for you now if you want. Sublime, even better than when Mr. Said plays it. At the last Florento festival, he played it for us, saying that it was a traditional Sumeru song. Donna, however, said that the execution was terrible and that no one is better than Patron Diluc. Well, I've decided the flowers need daily care and Inazuma is quite far away, so I'm afraid I won't be able to attend. But thanks for playing for me. It was very nice. Speaking of which, I'll give you a discount on the purchase
Thank
of
you both
flowers
so much.
for your show.
At last, everything on the list is done. I'm afraid I still have some final preparations to make, but I'll see you tomorrow. Then the party can begin.
Oh, compadres, you're here! Hey, serious props to you both. This place looks amazing! Even better than I'd imagined!
Everything looks perfect. We're ready for business. Traveler, Paimon, you have our thanks.
Guys, why so serious? That ain't rock and roll, man.
Hey, look at that! My favorite melon's a fast learner! Also, I hear you're gonna be taking the stage tonight. Whoa, itching for a little competition, huh?
Paimon was just joking. Seriously, Dvorak? Unbelievable.
Getting cold feet? Don't blame ya. I am the reigning champion of the great sing-along, after all.
What? Paimon is too rock and roll. Paimon was just being humble.
Then bring it on.
Oh, Paimon's bringing it all right. Paimon's bringing it all the way home. Ha!
We hit a complete dead end. Goro said he didn't know anything. Mamoru and the guys asked around the city, but no luck there either. What if it really is in Tenshukaku? Is that why we can't find it?
Oh, no, don't go poking around Tenshukaku again. You'll give Kujo-Sara a migraine.
Couldn't agree more. If I bother her too much, I'll end up getting struck by lightning. So that's why this time, I kept my distance and just threw some paper notes towards Tenshukaku. Hopefully, the Raiden Shogun sees them and hands the dog over.
Wait, what? You're still taking a big risk there.
It looks like Doshin Shikanoin was right. It's probably just a local legend after all.
Let's hope not, because that would really suck. Wish I had more time to look into it, but unfortunately, this guy's got a performance to practice for. Now don't forget, there's lyrics and music scores in the jam zone, so no wussing out tonight.
Don't get too cocky, bullchucker. We'll see who's rock and roll.
Game on, Mini Melon!
Oh, Paimon better get some practice in at the jam zone soon. No way is Paimon gonna lose to Itto!
Oh, by the way, we invited a ton of people this time, including some people you know. A few have already shown up, and they're asking about you. Wanna go say hi?
Cool, yeah, let's go see them. Paimon's curious to find out who you invited.
This Miss Hina looks very familiar. Even the outfit.
I was thinking the same thing, Your Excellency, but I just can't put my finger on it.
She really is the spitting image.
Of who?
Goro, come to me, hey!
Oh, hello, you two. It's been a while.
I'm so happy to see you again. I was just asking Shinobu if she knew where you were.
This is a nice surprise. Paimon didn't expect to run into you two at an Arataki gang music festival.
Oh, I barely did anything. A reader for my That's Life column was asking for advice about it, so I figured I'd help out. Turned out the reader in question was Mr. Arataki Itto. Her Excellency was also very supportive of the whole thing.
An international rock and roll music festival sounded like a good way to attract tourists. And it's to bring attention to the plight of living things, right? Seems like a meaningful cause.
Yeah, apparently it has something to do with a dog that was a war hero? Although sadly probably not a true story. Have either of you heard anything about that?
Oh, you know, bits and pieces. Nothing concrete.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Those sounded suspiciously like prepared answers.
Probably because we've answered that question before. Mr. Arataki Itto came to ask us about it a while back. We'd certainly love to help if we can.
Yes, of course. Actually, I was hoping to ask for your opinion on something. Does Miss Hina look familiar to you at all? I have this strange feeling like I've seen her somewhere before.
Oh,
Maybe it's just me.
She probably just looks similar to someone you know. Like how the Traveler looks similar to her brother. There's no mystery here, don't overthink it.
Ah, I see. That does make sense.
Traveler, let's get out of here.
Oh, you're a real trooper, Yoimiya. This must be one of the furthest places you've ever delivered to.
I promised Itto that I'd supply fireworks for his festival. I wasn't about to go back on my word.
Hey, Toma, Yoimiya.
Traveler, Paimon! Cool, you're here too!
Well, looks like I owe the Arataki gang a huge thank you. If they weren't putting on this event, who knows when I would have gotten to see you next.
You hear that? In case it was too subtle for you, Toma's complaining that you guys never make time to come and visit your old pals.
That's true. Obviously, traveling's very important to you, but you gotta take a break every once in a while. Just remember that you've got friends out there that would love nothing more than the chance to make you feel looked after.
Of course. Oh, I heard this really cool thing I gotta share with you guys. So, Itto says that the theme of his music festival comes from a story about a dog that saved animals in the war zone. How amazing is that? What do you know about this dog, Toma? Everyone knows how well connected you are.
For once, not much, I'm afraid. I guess my connections are one key canine short. But assuming this really happened, I feel like Watatsumi Island would have had to be involved. This is a dog who managed to sneak in and out of a war zone, repeatedly, without leaving a trail for anyone to follow. Whatever the case, it would have needed someone to help cover its tracks. As far as I know, the Shogun's army doesn't do that kind of thing.
So you're saying it was the Sangonomiya troops? They had a specially trained dog for rescuing critters from the battlefield?
Sounds kind of far-fetched if you ask me. Do we really think Sangonomiya's forces had enough manpower to fight a full-scale war and run a canine wildlife rescue operation on the side?
Okay, well if it wasn't Sangonomiya's side, it must have been the Shogunate.
Right. So, in my view, it's more likely that Mr. Dvorak simply made this story up as something to capture people's imaginations. I mean, he's an artist, right? Isn't rock music about expressing things we don't fully understand?
Kinda like fireworks in a way. Don't question it, just feel it.
Yeah, that sort of makes sense. That makes you an artist too, Yoimiya. Fireworks are your art.
I'll take it. And on that note, boy, do I have an art show for you tonight. Make sure you don't miss it.
Hey, there you are. I sent you some letters a few days ago. Have they shown up yet?
Ooh, does this mean you figured it out?
I've made some progress, but I'm still missing the final piece of the puzzle. I don't have anything conclusive yet, but I have a hunch that it involved both the Yashiro Commission and Sangonomiya.
What? You mean like in cahoots? During the war?
Shh. Like I said, it's just a hunch. Let's not get carried away. Anyway, I've written to the station, and they shouldn't take too long to get back to me. Yuriki Owada should be able to help find what I need. In the meantime, you'll just have to be patient. I would have gone back to the station to look into it myself, but I knew Itto was performing tonight, and I didn't want to miss it. Oh, wow! Sounds like I'm in for a real treat. I definitely picked the right place to be tonight. Will the traveler's long-serving voice finally graduate from speech to song in a triumphant victory over the Oni rocker of Hanamizaka? I'll be awaiting with bated breath.
Cut it out, both of you! No more stupid nicknames! Paimon didn't realize so many people we know would be here. Better get practicing or tonight could be super embarrassing. Come on, let's head to the jam zone. Hey, Mr. Dvorak, you're still here!
Sure am. I've been checking over the equipment, scores, and lyric sheets to make sure everything's ready for tonight. Shinobu was telling me how popular light novels are here in Inazuma, so I've tweaked the melody and lyrics for a more Arataki gang feel with a light novel twist.
Light novels plus rock music, so... light rock!
I actually didn't change too much. Just took out the dog and made it about Onikabuto instead. Should be more up Itto's alley. This event couldn't have happened without him. It's my way of showing him some appreciation, I guess.
What? You got rid of the dog? But wasn't that the whole inspiration behind the festival?
Yes, but that's all it was, the initial inspiration. Doesn't matter if we change it to an onikabuto, or you, or me, or anything else. It's the spirit of it that counts.
Spirit? What do you mean?
The spirit of rock and roll?
Okay, should have seen that coming.
It's all about the music, my friends. Just enjoy the music. That's all that matters.
Fair enough. Alright, well, speaking of enjoying music, is it alright if Paimon goes first? Paimon's gotta get practicing, or Bullchucker's gonna hog the spotlight tonight.
By all means, be my guest. I knew you'd come around to the idea of going on stage. Here's the music score and lyrics. I can't wait to see this.
Whew, let's see now. What's this song called? I got reincarnated as an Onikabuto and flipped the world upside down? What sort of song title is that? Is this supposed to be rock and roll?
Soft rock, actually.
No peeking! You can hear them tonight when Paimon sings a song. Paimon's gonna rock so hard, Bullchucker won't know what hit him.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a night to celebrate, and I trust you're all having a wonderful time. It's been a non-stop rock and roll ride this evening, and we're almost at the end. But first, it is my huge honor to invite two very special guests to the stage. The illustrious Mr. Arataki Itto and Miss Paimon. The two of them will be performing a brand new song written specially for tonight's event. It's called I Got Reincarnated as an Onikabuto and Flipped the World Upside Down. Take it away!
An arrow to the heart, and the Bakedanuki shape-shifted into dark.
I, weasel thief, hereby bequeath a my mora. 200 goes to my pa.
300 to dear mama. Poor little General Crab, only a shell remains.
Unagi, goodbye. Now rest in peace. Please don't cry.
'Cause we'll get reborn as a Beetle next time.
Onikabuto, raise your heart.
Here's to a world beyond the storm. Of rosy skies.
So that's rock music, huh? It's a little different than I imagined.
Really? It's different from what I'd heard before. Could be a relatively new genre of rock, I suppose.
So, how'd you like my performance? Did I dominate this little melon here or what?
bull chucker. You got owned and you know it.
Oh, stop it, you two. I think both of you are sensational.
Here, here. Really mind-blowing stuff, guys.
I call it a draw. You're very evenly matched.
You think? Okay, well, what about you, my compadre? Who do you think is the most rock and roll?
Really? Do you really think that?
Fine. My compadre wouldn't lie to me. I can handle the truth. Rock on, Mini Melon. Rock on.
Let's not argue anymore, shall we? Itto and Paimon, you both gave incredibly moving performances. I owe you all an enormous debt of gratitude. Without your help, this music festival never would have happened.
Don't mention it, Jack Attack. Hey, if we hadn't met, I wouldn't even know what the spirit of rock and roll means.
The spirit of rock and roll? So, what does it mean? What does it mean for rock music to have a spirit?
It means you rock up, rock out, roll the dice, and roll with the punches. Just like me and Paimon.
Yeah, that's obviously not what it means. Mr. Dvorak, could you please give us the official definition? Someone needs to take this guy down a peg.
An official definition? I don't know that one exists. It's an emotional experience, as though you're hearing your own story speak to you through the music.
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking that the spirit of rock and roll is, well, like the Onikapito in the song, having the courage to grab life by the horns and survive against all the odds. Guess I have a better sense of rock and roll than I thought.
What about you, Yoimiya?
Oh, well, I thought it was gonna be all about that dog, but then the song didn't even mention it, so, was that supposed to be symbolic? Like, if the dog didn't exist, maybe the injured animals didn't either. If there was no injured animals, then that means there was no war, which means the world is at peace.
Oh, so for Yoimiya, the rock and roll spirit is all about world peace.
Me? I hadn't given it all that much thought. I was mostly worrying about whether those paper notes Boss threw into Tenshukaku are going to get him in trouble with the Tenryou Commission.
That must mean that for Shinobu, the rock and roll spirit is about keeping the Arataki gang safe.
Shinobu, seriously, you've got nothing to worry about. If the Raiden Chogan had seen any of those notes, she'd have come to join the party.
Paimon agrees that you don't need to worry. Otherwise, Heizo definitely would have arrested Itto by now. Wait, where is that guy anyway? And where did Kokomi and Goro go?
Oh, Doshin Shikanoin had to run back to the station, so he didn't get the chance to say goodbye to you guys. But he did leave something for you. It's over there. As for the other two, they couldn't stick around because they had a government meeting to get to. They did ask me to pass on their regards, though.
The fact that these busy people all made time to attend the party is telling. Clearly, Itto wasn't exaggerating about the stature of the Arataki gang. Itto, what can I say? It's truly been an honor to work with you.
Well, Jack Attack, I can't take all the credit. Let's not forget the Traveler's part in all this. A lot of people only showed up because they knew she'd be here. If we do this again, we gotta make sure to find a way to get her on stage. How's that sound, compadre? Get that rock and roll spirit ready, because next time it'll be your turn to rock our collective socks off.
Your Excellency, I believe the Tenryou Commission detective is...
Don't worry about it, Goro. The Puppy Union was a joint venture between us and the Yashiro Commission. If we can maintain secrecy, then all the better for it. But that was never the main goal. We saved some lives, and that's what matters.
And that was it. I think the last dialogue is missing off some lines, but I couldn't find any other recording with them, so it's just kinda that. So, thank you for watching all the way through, and I hope you had and have and will have a great time. Please be kind to yourself, be kind to others, love yourself. Okay? See you in the next one. Bye.